Okay, so I think we're live. Let me check. Okay, so we are live. Hello guys. In this video we're going to build this personal project, personal portfolio. So I found this portfolio on the internet. I just modified this a little bit, just a little bit, but we're gonna build something similar to this, where you can display your project. You have like nice animations. You have a section for your project, for your CV, for the contact, a little bit of a description, your links. Here you have your personal projects. You can link the live app, the code on GitHub, maybe a YouTube video if you want. Let me turn a little bit down the music. So you have the code, maybe a YouTube video if you need. And here we are gonna design this. This is not finished, okay? So we're gonna make it beautiful. We're gonna have like a don't be a stranger. We're gonna have like a what's called a footer for this website, and this is gonna look clean, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so let's start. Let me check again the stream. I think we're okay. So I'm gonna start by installing Next.js as always. So I'm gonna go to Next.js with Tailwind. I'm gonna say Tailwind with Next.js. We're gonna go to their main page. Let me just type in, so Tailwind with Next.js, and we'll install Tailwind, Next.js, and that's it for this website. We are not gonna need a backend. Okay, so here it is. We have this instructions, so let's start. I'm gonna copy this first line of code. I'm gonna paste it right here, npx create next app, and this is gonna be, instead of my project, portfolio. Let's wait for this to install, and in the meantime let's copy the next line of code. Okay, as you can see, we have like a nice animation here. We have like the products, colors changing. We have this carousel. We have a night and day toggle button. So we'll have like a night and day what is it called, version for our portfolio. So let's copy this next line of code, and I'm gonna say cd portfolio instead of my project. Now let's install Tailwind as well. So I'm gonna copy this line of code, I'm gonna paste it right here, and while this installs, I'm gonna copy the next line of code. As you can see, we have our Next.js folder set up. So just in a second, I'm gonna paste this right here. npx tailwind init already exists. Okay, now the next step is to copy the tailwind config. I'm gonna copy this, and inside tailwind config I'm gonna delete everything and paste this right here. Let's save it. Let's copy this as well. Let's go to styles, global CSS, and at the top I'm gonna paste this. Now let's check our website. So I'm gonna paste npm run dev, and we should have this on localhost 3001. So localhost 3001. Here we have our basic Next.js page. So if you go to pages and then index.js, so pages index.js, let's go ahead and delete this main component, this main, and then everything until the footer. I'm gonna delete this. So now we have our simple Next.js page. So right here I'm gonna create a div and I'm gonna say hi. Let's test if Tailwind is working. I'm gonna say bg red 300 and save. I'm gonna delete this style from the next div. I'm gonna save. Perfect. I'm gonna delete this as well. So let's check this out. First we're gonna have this header. First of all, we're gonna design this header that it's sticky at the top. As you can see, it's a little bit transparent as well. Then we're gonna have the hero section where we'll have this description. Let me make this full screen. We're gonna have this description, view projects, nice animation here, the toggle button, and the social media icons. Okay, so let's start by creating this header. Okay, I'm gonna say header. I'm gonna create first a folder with components. So this is gonna be components, and inside components I'm gonna create the header.js. I'm gonna say rfc is a nice extension. If you want to install it, just go ahead and install ES7 React Redux IntelliSense, I think it's called. Okay, so let me delete this global.css, the Tailwind config. Nice. So now let's continue. I'm gonna go to header.js, save this, and let's import header right here. Let's say header. Let's close this component and save. And now if you take a look, you can see we have the header text. Perfect. I'm gonna delete the bg red 300 and save. So now let's add the main color of our portfolio. So to add this color, I have an extension that will get us the color, but I actually can copy the color if I go into my other project. Okay, so let me get it real fast. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna say bg in the header. I'm gonna say class name. Actually we want it in the whole index.js. So I'm gonna say class name and this color. I hope. Yes, I think it's this one. I'm gonna give this height of screen and save. Perfect. Now what we can do, it's now we can make the text white so we can actually see it. I'm gonna go to the header and class name, text white, and save. So we have the header. Perfect. Now to continue, we're gonna create this little box where we have the projects, the CV, and the contact. So instead of header, we're actually gonna have a div. Inside this div, we're gonna have three parts. We're gonna have first a div with the project and this icon. So I'm gonna have a p tag for projects. Then I'm gonna have a another div with the CV. So let me duplicate this. This is gonna be the CV. Then we're gonna have the contact. So I'm gonna say contact. Save this, And at the top we have the emojis that I'm gonna copy. Wait just a second. So at the top I'm gonna get this I'm gonna get the emojis really fast. Okay, so I have the project emoji right here. I'm gonna paste it. Bam. Actually, we can add this into a span or just paste it right here. I'm gonna paste it right here. I'm gonna have the CV emoji as well, so I'm gonna paste it right here. And the last one is gonna be the call me contact. Okay, so I'm gonna save this and let's see it in action. Okay, so we have project, CV, and the contact. I'm gonna say flex right here. So flex. I'm gonna give this space X, space on the x-axis of maybe 4 padding. Perfect. Now this background color should be BG. Let's see. So here we have this background color that I'm gonna copy really fast. So the background color should be right here. So 222. Let me copy this. So this should be the background color. And save. Let's check this out. Okay, so we have it. Now I'm gonna give this a height and a width. I'm gonna say height of 12, maybe 16, and the width should be 20 rem in parentheses, and save. This should be rounded full. Nice. And let's center everything by saying items center and justify center and save. Okay, now we could put this we can put this in the middle, right? So let me change this a little bit. We can put this in the middle of our page. So to do this, we're gonna go to the index. So in the header, good, this is a component. So where we can do this, I'm gonna say flex. This is gonna be sticky actually, so instead of that we should make this fixed. So I'm gonna say fixed to this header right here. So fixed and save. So now if the height is full, where is this? Indexed height screen, and let me say margin bottom of 2, just to have this scrolling bar. Okay, so now as you can see, it the header stays at the top. If I say 20, you'll see this in action. So as you can see, the header it's staying at the top. Now to make this centered, I'm gonna say flex. I'm gonna say items center and justify center and save. Now this should be width full as well. Let's say BG red 400. Okay, so we have flex, items center, justify. Oh, I misspelled this. So center and save. Okay, so now it's in the center. I'm gonna delete this. We can add some margin at the top if we want. I'm gonna add a little bit. So let's add like 8 margin top or padding top of 8 and save. Okay, now this looks pretty nice. We can add this border if we want. So I'm gonna say border. I'm gonna say right here border, so all around, but we want this border to be around this. So save. So we have this white border. Now we can make it a different color. If we say border and then the color of the border. So I'm gonna say hashtag, let's try this color first, paste it right here. Now we can modify this by let's say actually border blue 400, so border blue 400, and save. So you have a blue border, but we can say a gray, so gray 200 maybe, and save. Okay, now this looks better. I'm gonna say 500 just to blend in the color. Perfect. So this looks already good, right? We can add some custom font by going to Google and installing a Roboto font. Okay, so if you go to Google and search Google Fonts, I'm gonna say Google Fonts Roboto, and now this should be the first result. Now if I make this full screen and Roboto, okay, let's download this family by going to view selected families, and we only need one style. So we need the 900, this one, so the 900 bold. So select 900, and let's take this font and install it in our app. So with this link we're gonna copy this and if we go to our app.js or index, no, to app.js, let me see, here at the top we can import this. So I'm gonna import this right here. Let me save this. And the problem is that we are not closing the link tags. So we have this one that is not closed. Save this, and then what's the problem here? I think it's fine actually. No, so the header, head, let's see, head, let me Control Z really fast. Okay, so let's see what's the problem. So if we go to index.js, let me see how we should import this, because I'm gonna say enter, and at the top link href, this should be closed. And now, oh, we have 3 of them. Okay, bam, bam, and save. Now everything is cleaned. So now we can import our Roboto font. So if I go here and copy this font family sans serif and close this really fast, we can go to our CSS or global.css, and right here we can say font family Roboto sans serif. Let's save this, and as you can see we have the Roboto font right here. Now what we want to do, this looks already good like this already. So actually let's go to the header and say instead of rounded full, where is it? So rounded full, we can say rounded to rem. So rounded to rem, maybe 1 rem, and save. 1.5 rem. Yeah, this looks already better. The next thing to add is this hero. So we can add the hero first, and we'll have these two what are they called? Not animations, 2 pictures. Yeah, first one and the second one. We're gonna have this text, the view projects, the toggle button, and the 3 links. So this is gonna be the header from here, just here. Then the next section is gonna be technologies I use. Okay, So let's, again, I'm not sure I've mentioned this, but this portfolio, it was not designed by me. It was designed by I'm not sure what's his name, but I'm gonna link his portfolio in the description if you want to see the original one. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna take these images from my assets folder in just in 2 seconds. I have it saved somewhere around here. Really fast, where is it? So I have a lot of pictures for this what is it called, for this project. I have a lot of pictures, so I'm gonna copy them from my portfolio and I'm going to paste them in this project. So I'm gonna create another folder, but not here. I'm gonna create a folder right here called assets, and I'm going to paste all the pictures inside. So it'll take a second to load everything, but here I have all my pictures. So let's check which picture is the first one. So not this one. Where is it? Nope, nope. Note, LinkedIn, GWT, JS, Insta3. Nope. Neither this one. Let me see. This might be an SVG if I'm but I could be wrong. Okay, so let me see where are these images from, because I don't have them in my folder. So they should be in the hero. I'm gonna get them really fast. We're gonna make these 2 images, so this one, the first one, and the second one, they're gonna be position absolute, and they're gonna be in an after. They're gonna be in an after div. Okay, so if I search for after really fast, afters, oh, before, my bad, in a before. Let me get them really fast. So I'm gonna copy this, and again, this is not my portfolio. I'm gonna link the person who made this portfolio in the description. Miguel Ortega, hello back, dude. What's up? I seen you in all of my live streams. And Linux Amawil, hey too, hello dude. It's the first time I see you, but welcome to my stream. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna post this stream on my main YouTube if you want to check it out after. Okay, so if I go to my CSS, I think I've saved the images in my CSS. So I'm gonna take this really fast, or I can just inspect them and copy them if I can't find them. But I should have this div absolute. Yeah, it's in a before, I think. So I'm gonna say Control F before. I should have prepared these images before the stream, but I did not. I wasn't prepared. Let me find them really fast. So they should have been in the hero, in the header. Yeah, this is my first time, sir, but I always watch your great videos. Thank you, dude. And Miguel, great. Yeah, thank you, Miguel. Feel free to join our Discord, Miguel, if you're not already. Oh my god, oh, first hand. Okay, so okay, I found them. So bg url photos firsthand.webbp. Okay, so we should have them right here, I think. So firsthand, where is it? No, we don't have it. So I'm not sure where this is. I think we have to inspect and copy them from here somehow. So let me see if I can copy it from here. So it should be in this div, bgrl photos, also in the photos. So assets, nope, not here. Oh, I have another folder with some images. Okay, my bad. So I'm gonna copy these images. I found them, perfect, and I'm gonna paste them inside our project right here. I'm gonna paste these few photos as well. I know there are a lot of them, but we're not gonna use I think we're gonna miss some photos, but yeah, it's good to have them all. We can delete them at the end. So we're gonna put these images inside the hero components. I'm gonna create a hero.js, and let's import this. It's a capital H, so I'm gonna rename this to hero. So hero.js. I'm gonna say rfc to create my boilerplate and save. Now welcome Linux my welcome. Yeah, yeah, let me make this smaller real fast. Okay, so hero, let's save this and let's check, let's import it first. So in the index.js, after the header, we're gonna have the hero section. So let's import the hero and save. Now let's import this at the top, hero.js. So let's duplicate this, and instead of the header, I'm gonna say hero and save. Header, it's defined multiple times. Okay, so hero and save. Now where are you? Oh, here, it's at the top. You can see because it's black, but we have it imported. So this hero is gonna be color white. So I'm gonna say class name color white. So color, no, text white. So text white and save. I'm gonna say hi just to see it, just for you to see it. So I'm gonna say hi and save. Now you can see it right here. Good. Now we should add the image. Okay, so first of all, let's check this again. So can we use Sanity as backend or Firebase only? You can use Sanity, of course. Sanity, it's content management for backend, so yeah, of course you can use Sanity, no problem. You can use MongoDB, Firebase, Sanity, anything you want, but this is not gonna be a backend app, so you don't really need Sanity for this project. Okay, let's continue, and here we're gonna take this paragraph, and let's create a paragraph. Turning ideas, oops, let me copy this. Turning ideas into real life products, it's my okay, I'm gonna type it manually. So turning ideas into real life products is my calling, and save this. Let's check this out. So here it is. Now I'm gonna copy the styling of this text. I'm gonna say class name, and in the hero this should be way bigger. So Oh, the music, it's really spooky, so let me let me forward this. Okay, this is better. Nice. Maybe a little bit it's too loud now. This should do. Okay, this should do. So let's go to turning ideas. This is gonna be a text white, so let's say text white is gonna be text, and I'm gonna give this 42 pixels. I'm gonna say leading 45, so this is gonna be the height of the text. I'm gonna say leading 55 pixels, 43 actually. Let's see this. Okay, I'm gonna say after the leading, I mean this should do, but we have to give this a max width. Okay, so when it's small on the small tabs, we want this to be like this. Okay, nice. The hero, oh, it's hero not with capital T, my bad. So I'm gonna say hero here, hero and hero, and save. And let's give some margin at the top. Please reduce that music set. okay, don't worry. I'm gonna make this I'm gonna turn this down. Is it better? Linux, I have the music, it's okay now. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna give this some margin at the top, so margin top of 8 maybe, padding top of 8, maybe more, let's say 20, even more, 40, and save this. Maybe now it's a little bit too much, so I'm gonna say 32 and save. I'm gonna give this some padding to the left as well, so padding left of 20 again. That's too much, let's say 12, let's say 8 looks good, but the text might be a little bit too big. So if we check this, let me make this full screen, and let me close this. Okay, so on the mobile tab, on the mobile size, it should look like this. So the text, I think it's a little bit too big. Great, okay. Hello Faizan Mustak, how are you, dude? If this is your first time seeing the stream, go ahead, subscribe, join the Discord. The text should be 42 pixels, so we've done 42. Yeah. Small, the text should be on small should be 50. Okay, so the text, I think, should be even smaller, so I'm gonna say 36 pixels. Nice. Now let's give this max width for the small screen size, so I'm gonna say max width. Actually, we can put this inside a div, so I'm gonna put this padding paragraph inside a div. I'm gonna say margin max width, so max width of 40 maybe. So let's check this out. 40, max width of 20 rem. That's too small. 40 rem, 32 maybe, 32. Let's try 26. Okay, so this is how it should look. Into real life products, it's my calling. Okay. The difference here is that we have more padding to the left, so I'm gonna say padding left of 10. Okay. More padding at the top as well, so let's say 60, 62. No, 60. Tailwind is working with only for with let's say 52 goes by 4, 8, 12, 16 in Tailwind. So I'm gonna say 40 actually. Okay, and now let's add the image. Okay, let's add this image. So to add that image, we're gonna give it as a background. Okay, so I'm gonna create a div at the top, right? Where is it? Right here. I'm gonna create a div, and inside this div I'm gonna say bg and then the URL of assets and then first hand web bp, and let's save this. Let's check if the URL is the correct one. So assets slash first hand dot web bp. So assets first hand dot web bp. Okay, let me import this. I'm gonna say import first hand from slash assets slash first hand dot web p, and save this. Now if you try to go, okay, so this is the good address. I'm gonna copy this and paste it right here. I think it's the same one. We don't have a width for this, that's why it's not showing up. I'm gonna say width 40, height 40. Let's see. Yeah, so now we should see it. What's the problem now? Why it's not showing up? So this should be absolute as well. I'm gonna say absolute and save. Now I think this we should say left 0 and top 0 and save. We have a width of 40. I'm gonna say like 10 rem maybe, so 10 rem. I'm gonna say here 10 rem as well, 10 rem, and save. What we can add, I'm gonna say bg contain, so background contain bg contain. I'm gonna add background no repeat, so this will not repeat. So I'm gonna say bg, oh oops, let's save this. Okay, so we have the image showing up now. I'm gonna say bg no repeat, so bg contain bg no repeat. These commands are from Tailwind. Okay, so let's save this. Now we have only this image. As you can see, it's only one now. Perfect. Let's continue. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Bg no repeat. Then what we can do is to say left 0, top maybe 20. So 20 looks good enough. Maybe let's say 5 rem, so it's in rem, 5 rem, and maybe let's say 6 rem. Perfect. Now let's put this a little bit down, so it's not touching this image. So padding top, I'm gonna say 60 maybe. No, it's too much. I'm gonna say how much? It's 60. So 60 divided by 5, it's 1, 2, so 12 rem. 12 rem. Okay, so let's say 12 rem. Perfect. Now that we have the text, let's check this. Let's check the difference. Okay, so the leading, where's the leading? Leading, and save. Okay, perfect. Now it's looking better. Good. Now what's next to add? So we can add these products if we want, but let's add the image first, or this view project. Let's add the view project first. So we have this div, and I'm gonna create another div. and I'm gonna put this div inside it. And after this it's ended, after this ends, I'm gonna create another div for this view project. So I'm gonna create a paragraph, and inside I'm gonna say view projects and save. Perfect. Now this padding to the left and padding to the top, we can copy it and add it just right here and save. We can add some margin to the top for these view projects. I'm gonna say margin top or padding top of 20, and let's save this. Let's check the difference. This looks good. This looks good. Let's check the styling for the view projects. So I'm gonna say view projects. Nice. So we should have a color for the text, a different color for the text. I'm gonna say class name and paste this. Now if you look, the color change from this bright white to this gray. Okay, so I'm gonna say text of 14 pixels as well. So I'm gonna say text 14 pixels. So inside the brackets I'm gonna say 14 pixels and save. Now the next thing we can add, it's the leading. So I'm gonna say leading. Leading, it's the height of the text. So I'm gonna say leading in Tailwind language. So leading 12 pixels, just so it looks better. After the leading, after the leading, what we can do, it's a cursor pointer because it's a link. So I'm gonna say cursor pointer and save. So now when we hover over this, we'll get the hand. Okay, so we get this when we hover over it. Okay. The next thing we could add, it's the border. The border down below this. Okay, so to add it, we can create a div that it's we could create a div, or we can add some border that I'm not sure. So let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm going to, because in my project we have it like this. I'm not sure if I created a different div though. So into the real life product, turning ideas into real life products, it's my calling, and then the view projects. So I mean, how should we do this? Because we want it to be the same size of these view projects, right? And when we hover over it, we want this. When we hover over it, we want it to be full size. So how can we do this? So first, the width should be this, and then when we hover, the width should be a different one. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna create a div then. We'll see how this works. I'm gonna create a div. So we have this padding, then we have this div, and then it's gonna be the same width as the projects, but it's gonna have a border bottom, and save. Now let's check how this looks. So as you can see, the border, it's here. I'm gonna say padding top of 1, of 2 maybe, and now we want a max width. So I'm gonna say max width of 20, I think. Let's say 2 RAM or 5 RAM and save. Let's say 8 RAM, maybe less, 6, not 6, I'm gonna say 7. Okay, so 7 is the max, but we don't want the max width. We want here max width of less. So I'm gonna say here max width of 5. Let's see, 5, 4, 3. Okay, 3 is good. But when you hover over it, we want the same styling, so we want this to be longer. So on hover, I'm gonna say hover, we want max width of 7 RAM and save. So now when we hover, we get this line. But let's make this not this. This is very glitchy. So I'm gonna say is out and save. I'm gonna say duration 250 and save. It's still bad. So is out, duration 250, let's say 75 maybe, and save. Oh, okay, it's better. I'm gonna say 25 maybe. No, let's leave it at 75. And it's big really fast, but we want this to be, let's try 1000. Okay, and save. Okay, so is out, I'm gonna say is in and save. Whoop whoop. Okay, but this is gonna be 250, not 1000. It's too much. Say save. Is in out and save. Nope, should be enough. Is out, I'm not sure why. If I say is in and save, no, it's not, it's not good. Animation duration 250. Let's check this on Tailwind. So I'm gonna say Tailwind. I'm gonna go on Google and search for Tailwind animation, Tailwind duration. So Tailwind is in first before that. So this is it. Is in transition, is out, is in out. Okay, so I'm gonna choose this one maybe. Is linear. Let's see how this looks and save. Nope, this is bad. So I'm gonna check is in. Instead of this is linear, I'm gonna paste this and save. Now, nope, still bad. So I'm gonna go to duration. So Tailwind duration, transition duration. So let's see, duration 500. Duration. Okay, so I spelled it correctly. I'm not sure why it's not smooth, and save. Okay, it is smooth. Boom. We have it's something similar. Okay, so looks good. Okay, so we want is in, is out. Let's check is out. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so instead of 7, I'm gonna say only 6 and save. So now when we hover over this, we get this nice animation, right? So what's the next thing to add? Let's see. So we get these view projects. I mean, we can make the text bigger a little bit. So this text 36, let's say 38 and save. Let's say 40 maybe, 40 and save. Now let's check the difference. Okay, this looks better. Now I'm gonna say margin top, padding top of 13 RAM, 12.5 then, and save. Nelson Rodriguez, hello dude, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we have the animation. Then we can add this toggle button or the image. So I'm gonna add this image, should be the second hand right here. So to add this, we're gonna create another div. Okay, so at preferably at the bottom, just outside. Where is this? Just outside this div, but which one is it? Let me check. So this one, then this one. Okay, so we could add, bam, let me do this really fast. Okay, so outside this one. Okay, I'm gonna create another div, and we're gonna use as a background image the second hand. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing as before. We're gonna copy this and we're gonna paste it right here and save. Now let's save this and see the see it in action. I'm gonna save this. Absolute left 0 top 0 with 10 bg no repeat, bg URL assets first hand. So it's assets first hand dot web bp. Perfect. So I'm gonna say top, instead of 6 rem I'm gonna say 20 rem. So it's right here, but we don't want this image, we want the second hand. So I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna say second hand and save. So now we have this one, but we want to the right to be 0. So I'm gonna say right 0 and save. But we want this to be full screen. So I'm gonna say minus right and 2 rem maybe. So 2 rem, maybe more, so 4. So 4 rem should do. Okay, now as you can see, the hand is standing at the end of the image, at the end of the screen. See, nice. If you make this full screen, perfect. Let me make this small again. Nice. Now let's make this image bigger. I'm gonna say we want this a width of 15 rem. So I'm gonna say width 15 for the small one, and we want a height of 15 as well. So 15 and save. Now we have it way bigger. Perfect. Now let's say instead of minus 2, where is it? Minus 2 rem. No, minus 6. We want more now actually. So minus 6 and save. This looks good. Nice. Let's see. So maybe a little bit down. Yeah, let's give more padding to the top. So top 20 rem. I think the should be 20, let's say 21. Yeah, looks closer to this one. So now we're gonna add this toggle button, and then we're gonna add the social media links. So to create this this button, we're gonna use a little trick. We're gonna go to React icons. React icons, if you go to Google, it's a really nice library for icons. So I'm gonna say React icons, and I'm gonna drag this tab to our screen, React icons, where we're gonna need a toggle button. So let's say toggle, and let's enter. I'm gonna enter, and let's find a toggle button that we're gonna use. Okay, so I think in my hero I already found a nice toggle. So we have the toggle right, toggle left, and toggle right. So let me find this in my app. Okay, so relative cursor pointer, to to use, we need this this all around our div. So first we're gonna take the toggle, we're gonna install React icons first. So let's go here and let's install React icons before everything. So I'm gonna say cd into our app, so cd portfolio, and let's install React icons. This is the first step. So now all we have to do is import the toggle. Okay, so at the top, I'm not sure if the stream is down. Let me know in the comments, because if the internet is bad, I'm gonna connect it directly to my Wi-Fi router. So we're gonna have the b toggle right and the b toggle left icons. So please type in the chat 1 if the stream is okay, please type 2 if the stream is down. Thank you. Now that we have React icons installed, we can import this into our app. Just down below, where is it? Here. You say Control B. We don't want this to show up. Perfect. So then we have this view projects div. We can do it outside of this. So right here, let's say b toggle right. Okay, b toggle right, and let's create this component and save. So now we have it, it's right here, it's just very small. So let's make this bigger. I'm gonna say class name of width 12 maybe. No, I'm gonna say width for rem and height for rem as well. So for rem, too much, 2 and 2 rem, maybe 3, and save. Okay, perfect. Maybe 3.5, still a little bit. Okay, so 3.5. Now if we compare this to this, let's see, bam. Okay, 3.5 looks perfect, but let's give this padding top of 40 maybe, and check this out. 40 it's too much, I'm gonna say 32. This looks fine, I think. So let's check this, let's check the difference. It's a little bit too much, so I'm gonna say 28 instead. So 28 and save. Now let's check the difference. Bam. Okay, 28 should do. So padding top of 28. Let's continue. Now we want to create a state for this button, for this toggle button. So at the top, let's use the state. I'm gonna create a const called is on, and then set is open. So this should be set open and set it's open. It sounds better this way. Okay, equals use state, and save this. At first it should be false. Now let's import state from from React. Now when we click on this, we want the a different button to show up. So to do this, we are gonna import the other button. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna duplicate it, and instead of bi toggle right, we're gonna use bi toggle left. So I'm gonna paste this, and we have the two buttons. Now when we click on this one, we want this one to show up. So let's do this by creating an on-click event. So I'm gonna create another div, and I'm gonna paste this bi toggle inside it. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for the second one. I'm gonna create a div, I'm gonna paste this one inside it, and I'm gonna create actually an on-click event first. So in this div, I'm gonna say on click, and inside this on click, when we click, it's an arrow function, and we want to set open to true. Okay, so when we click the set open, it's true. When we click again, this should be the opposite. Okay, so I'm gonna set open to the opposite of is open and save. So it's the opposite of this is open. Okay, so this is a basic state. And now if we inspect and see, click inspect and check our console, we're gonna see when we click this, let me check something. What's the problem? One error. Set open, it's not defined. Okay, so not set open, but it's open. Set is open, use state. Is open, set it's open. What do you mean it's not defined? So const use state is open. Set is open. Where is it called? Set is open and save. Perfect. So now when we click on this, div, we should get, let's say, bg red 400 and save. Now when we click on this div, let's console the state to see if the state is working. Console.log and is open and save. Now when we click on this div, we get false and then true. So our state, it is working. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna make this smaller again. And now we want to display conditionally these two buttons. Okay, so if let's create a ternary here, and I'm gonna say if is open is true, then we want which one? We want this button to show up. If not, we want this button to show up and save this. Now let's click and our toggle button is working. Perfect. I'm gonna delete this bg red 400, and now that this is working, we can add this moon and sunshine from React icons as well. So I'm gonna go to React icons. So here in React icons, let me first delete this tab. And in React icons, we can copy the sunshine and the moon icon. Okay. So let's search for a sunshine logo. I'm gonna say sun, and we can copy this one, bi fill sunshine. So this looks similar to this one. I'm gonna take this one actually. Okay, so copy, and let's import it at the top. I'm gonna import this from bs, so from /bs, and I'm gonna delete this. And we've imported the sun, this icon. Now let's import this moon icon. I'm gonna search on React icons right here. I'm gonna say moon, and we can import which one? This one probably, or this one, or this one. Which one looks better? High outline, I think it's this one. So I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna delete React icons. I'm gonna close the tab, and let's import this high outline moon from /high and save. Now we have the sun and the moon. Now let's import them into our div. So I'm gonna create another div, and inside this div I'm gonna paste the bs sun as a component. So this is a component. I'm gonna save this, and now we should see the sun. When we click this, we should see the sun. Okay, and when you click this, one, we should, when the model is closed, we should see the moon. So let's copy the moon and let's paste the moon right here as a component and save. Now we see the moon and then the sun. So now if I zoom in, we want this sun and this, let me zoom more in. No, it's too much. Okay, so when you click on this, we want the sun to show up right here. So to do this, we are gonna have to make this absolute. So we are gonna make this class name absolute and this one absolute as well and save. So actually we have to take this class name and paste it right here, and we should add this div outside this one right here and create another one and add everything inside this div and save. Now we've said absolute, now we can say relative and save, and we can say top 0 and save. So now we have this at the top, but we don't want this moon at the top, we want it right here. So how we're gonna do this, I'm gonna say relative and save. So now we have the moon at the top of our div. Now we can say top 1. Let's see it now. I'm gonna say top 1 rem. I'm gonna say 1.4 rem, 0.2, and I'm gonna add it more to the right. So I'm gonna say right 0 and save. Now the moon it's showing outside of this div, so right, I'm gonna say I'm gonna make this a width of 10 rem, maybe max width 10 rem. Is it this one? So right 0, right 40 maybe. Let's see. Okay, so now we have our moon in the tab, but we want to the right, we want it to be to the right of this div. So let's check how long this div is. I'm gonna say blue 400, 300. So this is how long this div is. Now we want this div to be way smaller. So let's fix this by saying max width. By saying right here at the top, I'm gonna say max width of 20. No, I'm gonna say width 10 rem max. Okay, so now we have this. Perfect. Now where is the relative? It's right here. Okay, so we've said right 40. Now we want to say right 0, and now we have our moon showing up. I'm gonna say right 2. This max width should be the size of the button, so I'm gonna say only 5 rem, maybe 5 rem. Max width 5 rem inside parentheses, so this works. Let's say 4 rem. Now we should not make this hard-coded value. We can actually make this the value of the width of the button. So how do we do this? Now if I take this relative and paste it right here, let's see if we see the moon. Okay, so the moon goes right here because it's not in our div. Let's save this and let me go to the music and add the next one. Okay, so we have music now. Hello guys, I see 5 people live. Thank you for watching. Make sure you sub. Okay, so let's add this inside the button. I'm gonna say oh yeah, we want this to be the width of the button, so we have to give a width of to this button first, so width 3.5 rem. So I'm gonna take this width and copy this and put it right here and save and save. Now this should not be like this. Let me save. Width 3.5. I'm gonna say shrink 0, so shrink 0, save. Now this does not help. Now our button just got very small. So let's fix this. I'm gonna say I'm gonna delete this for now. And where is it? Shrink 0. Let's copy this and paste it here. Nope. We're working with which one? I'm not sure if it's this one or that one. Okay, well, we'll take the height of 5 rem. Oh, we have to say width of let's say 5 rem. 5 rem and save. Okay, perfect. Now we want this BG blue, height 3.5. Now let's add this width 5 as well right here. I'm gonna take it and paste it here and save. Good. Now the width can be like 4 rem, I think, but this is flowing outside the div. So let's fix this. Width 5 rem and save. Oh, nope. With 4 rem. So I'm gonna say 4 with 5 with 5 as well. If I say here 4, okay, so I'm gonna say 4 and 4. Good. Now I'm not sure why this is not at the start. I'm gonna say BG red 300 and save. So it's the same size, but we have this padding to the left. I'm not sure why. Let's see. So we have this padding to the left for some reason. Let me change the music really fast. Okay, so I just changed the music. Now let's continue with our buttons. We have this, we can say we can give this a width and the height of 4 rem, only 4 rem. So let me delete all this nonsense and save again and save again. Okay, perfect. Let me delete this as well and save again, and this and save again. Now we should do the same thing with this one, but I'm gonna leave it for later. Okay, so we have another Celeb the Curious. Is this actually live? Yes, Caleb, my bad, not Celeb. Caleb the Curious, yes, this is live. Thanks for watching, dude. Make sure you join our Discord, link in bio, in description. So yeah, let's continue. Where are we? Okay, so here I'm gonna say width of 4 we've set. Okay, so width of 4, not 3.5, 4 rem, and height of 4 rem as well, if I'm not wrong. Okay, 4 rem as well, and save. So now if we see this, okay, so it's working. Oh, awesome. How long do you anticipate this build to take? I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna show you, let me show you the full project. I didn't finish this one neither. I started building this project like 1-2 months ago, And now I want to like finish it because it's like a good idea. As you can see, we have this nice layout with our projects. We have at the bottom we have this don't be a stranger, connect with me online, the footer as well. It's like a nice portfolio to have. You can post this on Next.js and everything. So yeah, I'm not sure about the hours though. I don't know, like 3 hours if I had to guess. But I'm not coding constantly, no. I'm taking like pauses to chat and check the stream and everything. So yeah, around 3-4 hours I'd say. So yeah, let's continue. Now we've added width for height 4. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, no problem, dude. We've added these 4 and 4. Okay. Now this BS sun, we can add it. If I take this BS sun, we can delete this thing and save. And I'm gonna say class name. I'm gonna say absolute and save. And this one should be relative, so the parent, this one, relative, and save. Absolute. Okay, let me make the stream smaller so I can see the comments. Okay, absolute width, we can give this a width. So we are here, BS sun, we have the width, we have the height. The text should be white for this toggle, and it is white. Now we can give a width of 0. I'm gonna say width of 1 rem and save. Let's say 2 rem. And I'm gonna say a height of 0.95 rem. Okay, yeah, 0.95. well, actually, let's say 1 rem, a width of 1 rem and a height of 1 rem. 1 rem and save. I'm gonna say width absolute, yeah, and then let's say position, so top, let's say top maybe like 6. Okay, and for the left I'm gonna say left 4. Okay, so we have this sun showing up now, but then we have to do the same thing with this one. So I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna paste it right here, and let's take, for example, bi toggle left and paste it here, and then high outline moon, copy this and paste it here, and then delete this one and save. So now we have the moon showing up in the left. We want this to show up in the right, so I'm gonna say left, I'm gonna say for example top 6, it's good, and then we want the right, no, left 2 point, I'm gonna say 2.25 rem, save. Okay, perfect. So now we have the moon and the sun showing up when we click this. Okay, perfect. This looks neat. So the next thing we can do is to add this color to the product, so this changing color, or we can add the buttons. Which one do you want, guys? In the chat, let me know in the chat. The button, the products, or the buttons? What should we do? The button the button, it's not that hard to do. It's just some CSS that we are gonna take from the button. Okay, so let's add the buttons then. I'm gonna create in the hero here in the hero, after this toggle, we're gonna create the buttons, the social media, my bad. So where is it? After the toggle, so we have view projects, and then the toggle, it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. So it should be in the same one, is open. Okay, after this I'm gonna create another div, but first let's put this is open inside a div, just to make it cleaner, and save. And now in this div we're gonna add this GitHub, LinkedIn and YouTube images. So I'm gonna create a div, and inside this div I'm gonna create an image component from next image, and save. And I'm gonna create 2 more images for LinkedIn and YouTube, but first let's customize this image. Should have a source equal with the GitHub image. So the GitHub image we're gonna take from our assets, and if I search for GitHub in my assets, should be GitHub 1, I think. So I'm gonna say import GitHub from / assets / GitHub, and then 1.png, and let's save this. Let's see if we have it here. So I'm gonna take GitHub, and then we're gonna paste this right here and save. Where is it? Okay, so we have the GitHub image. Perfect. Now let's import the LinkedIn and the YouTube as well. So at the top I'm gonna duplicate this, and instead of GitHub I'm gonna have LinkedIn, LinkedIn, and it's assets / LinkedIn, and then 3.png. so 3.png, and save. Let's see if this goes to LinkedIn. Okay, so it's the good address. Now let's add the YouTube as well. So I'm gonna duplicate this as well, and here I'm gonna have YouTube, and for this YouTube is gonna be /assets. Where is it? Okay, so /assets /youtube.png. so youtube.png, simply youtube.png, and save. Now let's check this, and let's let's give this a width first. So I'm gonna say width 7 and height 7. So I'm gonna give this class name, this image, I'm gonna say width 7, height 7, and save. Now let's duplicate this 2 times. This is gonna be YouTube, or which one is first? Is the YouTube? No, it's the LinkedIn. So LinkedIn here, and then we have YouTube, and save. Okay, we have the images. Let's say flex to have them in line, and we want to say flex here as well. So where is it? Here. So padding top, it's open. Oh, we've done something wrong, because we want this div to be outside, and save. Let me delete this and save, and let's put this this div. Where is it? If I save, I think it's all right. We have to say flex here and save. Oh no, it's not fine. So this should be where should this end? So we have this one that ends right here, and then we have this one. Oh my god, I'm gonna control Z because I'm not sure where this one was, and save. So now let's check where this ends, right? So this one ends right here, this one is from here, okay, but this one should, oh, what have I done? So we have, I'm trying to figure out the divs right here because they're a little bit messed up. So we have this div that takes everything in, but this one is from here, okay, and this one is from where? Okay, so they're a little bit messed up, I think. Here, and then we have this big one, okay, perfect, and then this one is messed up. Hello guys, I see new viewers in the chat. Okay, so this one should be, it's open, ends right here, and then we have this one that ends here, and this big one. Okay. This one is different. Let's make this full screen because it's a little bit annoying right now. So this is the first div. Okay, this one contains everything, right? So then this is the second hand, and now what we want to do, it's, we have this div and this div inside. This is the turning ideas into real life projects, turning ideas into real life products. It's my calling. Then the view project, let me see, I'm gonna say Control B to hide the left sidebar. And we have this div, and this one. Oh my god, so this one, then we have this ending right here, okay, they're a little bit messed up, I think. It's a little bit annoying. So okay, so this one is a big one. Then we want the second div to contain everything before this. So I think we have to add another div just here and save. Nope, not a good idea. But then okay, let me check something. So this one is the big one, then this one is the second one. Let me do, okay, so this one, then we have this one, okay, and then if I close this one, perfect, then this one, okay, so this one was what was confusing me, was it? I'm not sure if this one was the good one. Oh, okay, then this one, then let's close this one, and now what's the, where's the imposter? Okay, so we have this one. Oh, I see. So now if I close this one, perfect, and this one, okay. And if I close this one, oh, okay, perfect. So everything is okay, but what we want to do, padding top 28, and where is this from? Okay, so this is only the toggle. Padding top, width of 10. Okay, so we have this toggle, and we want this tab to be outside, and save. And now let's create another div and paste everything in. So just everything from here to here, I'm gonna paste inside this div and save. Perfect. Now if we say flex, now we have them in line, but I'm gonna say items center and save. I'm gonna say bg red 400. So this is how big this div is. Okay, now we don't want it to be that big or we want the items to be just we want to give this padding top to the whole div right here. Oops. And save now. Okay, so they're in line, but they're outside. They're creating this scroll bar at the bottom that we don't want. So let's fix this scroll bar by saying where are they? Okay, so here flex, we have them flexed with 10 rem, items center, justify between, and save. So now they're right here. Okay, I'm not sure where this navbar comes from then. Something is outside, I'm not sure what though. If we say in the index, if we go control B, and if we go to the index, right here we'll say overflow hidden and save. We still have this thing, so I'm gonna take this overflow hidden and put it in the hero tag. So here overflow hidden and save. We still have this scroll bar overflow hidden. Maybe let's try and take it from here and add it to the hero as well. So in the hero, we have it in the hero. Oh, in the header, my bad. So here I'm gonna say overflow hidden and save. And we still have this scroll bar. Let's go to Tailwind CSS and check for Google. Let's go to Google first and say Tailwind overflow hidden. Maybe I misspelled it somehow. So we have overflow hidden. Okay, so I typed it correctly. Hidden. Let's paste this. Same thing. I just took this and let's paste this right here as well. Save. Okay, we still have the scroll bar. Okay, this is interesting. Where does this come from? If I go to index, let's test now. Now this is how you test. You comment this hero and save. Okay, so we don't have the scroll bar. So this problem is coming from the hero. So let's try and see if I say overflow hidden. No. Max width 20. Save. No. Okay, I'm gonna say max width 20 rem to check if the scroll bar will go away. So 20 rem and save. Now this scroll bar does not want to go away for some reason. I'm not sure where does this come from. If I refresh, maybe it's a bug. Let's see. If I refresh, nope, still here. So if we take a look at the hand, maybe that's where it's coming from. Let's comment this and save. Okay, so it's coming from the hand. Yeah. So to get rid of this is absolute. I'm gonna say overflow hidden, and save. But still, overflow hidden. We still have the scroll bar here. Now we know it's coming from this hand because now it's just disappeared. So how do we solve this? Absolute right minus. If you say 5 rem, if you say 3 rem, right 5 and save. If you say 6, okay, minus right. So let's check how we the right hand should be right 0. So top right 0 and save. Now as you can see, if we say bg red, so bg green 400, not red, this is how the hand looks. So we have to move this hand to the right of this div, right? I'm gonna say flex, I'm gonna say justify and save, justify and items and no, I'm gonna say margin right auto, so margin left auto, maybe right. Oh no, it's ML auto or MR. Nope. Now it's the problem comes from the positioning. So we have to move this hand to the right. How do we do this? I'm gonna say padding on the right 6 rem, but with minus. Nope, this trick did not work. If I say minus here, nope. How do we do this? So we want on the top to be 0, on the right to be 0. The width it's 15, the height 15. Oh, I think it's because we don't have bg contain. Oh, we do have bg contain. We have background node repeat. What's the problem then? Why is this not working? So I'm gonna take this flex, I'm gonna paste it right here again, and let's see if this works. I'm gonna say 16 rem and save. Okay, so it's working. But absolute flex, justify and again, nope, nothing. How do we move this to the right? I'm not sure why. If I say margin 0, margin right 0, margin padding right 0, save, nope. Padding right minus 20, but this is not moving. Okay, so this is absolute, so it does not have margin to the right, but we have to move this at the end. So if I say flex and justify start and save, nope. Justify center, items center, save, nope. So I'm gonna take out this absolute, I'm gonna say relative maybe. I'm gonna say fixed justify and nope. So let me see. So we have absolute, so absolute, it should be absolute, and save. Now we have the right 0 rem. Let's check with 0 normal. I'm gonna say right 0 and save. Nope. Absolute right 0. We have top 21 rem. We have the bg good. Now we want the width of 15. We want a height of 15. We want the bg of right hand, bg contain, bg right. Let's say bg right, and save. Okay, finally. So it's bg right. If you go to Tailwind, this was the problem. If I say Google and go to the Tailwind, if I say Tailwind bg right, it's how we place the background. Okay guys, so background position, because this is absolute, that's why we could not move the hand to the right, because it's absolute, and absolute does not can be moved with margin. It does not have margin, so we have to use bg center left or background position bottom center left. Okay, so this is a special command for CSS, so we have it in Tailwind as well. Now let's get rid of this green color. Where is it? I'm gonna say Control F, green. I'm gonna delete this green, save. Now we were here, we don't have the scroll bar anymore. Perfect. We can delete bg red as well, so I'm gonna say Control F and bg red. Where is it? I'm gonna say red. I'm gonna delete this bg red and save. Now we want those. Actually, let's stick with this red. I'm gonna say width full for this. I'm gonna say width full and save. We have a max width, I think, with 10 rem. Okay, and here we have a width of 7, height of 7 for each one. Save. Okay, well, this should be full. Okay, how do we do this? We have width full, bg red, padding top, items width. If I say 20 rem, is this 10 rem, for example? Okay, so if I say 100 viewpoint width, so the full screen. Nope. If I say 30 rem and save. If I say 20 rem. Oh, so we have overflow hidden, I think. Yeah, we have overflow hidden and save. I think it's because there's a container that has a max width of 20 rem. Yep. So we're inside this container that has the first hand. How do we fix this? Because this container contains this as well, so we want this to be outside the container. So to do this, we'll have to take the toggle as well and put it outside, but it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea because we could take this max width and just put it right here and save. So now we have the full width. Perfect. Now if we say, where is it? So width full, now we can say width full and save. Again, where we've put this, so 20 rem, I'm gonna say bg green 300 to see this better. Oh, okay, so you can see how big our container is. Now we want this to be full screen. That's the thing. So we want this container to be full screen. Let's see. Max width 26 rem. I think the problem comes from here. I'm gonna copy this and save. So no, it was not from there. But if I say here, nope. Let's see. How do we make this full screen? So we have a width of 10 rem for this hero. Let me refresh this really fast. This green, where is it? So we have this hero, return, then have the div as well, have this one, turning ideas. Where does this end? Here. Okay, so this one should be outside, absolute. Okay, it's all inclusive. Okay. Max width 20 rem. I'm gonna say 40 rem. So it was from here. And save. I'm gonna take this max width of 20 rem. I'm gonna paste it right here and save. Perfect. So now we have the full thing. I'm gonna delete the green. Nice. So now we can delete the red as well if we want. And in the index, first we're gonna delete this height screen because we don't need it anymore. And save. Perfect. So now, as you can see, we have this full screen. Let's compare this really fast. So this is how it looks. Bam, bam. So we need to add less padding to the left in the hero, where we have padding to the left of 10. I'm gonna say only 6 and save. Nice. Now this hand should be more padding. We need to add more padding to the top, so I'm gonna say 7 rem, and let's see. Boom. Perfect. Now let's delete this red. I'm gonna say Control F red. I'm gonna delete this and save. Now let's check the difference. Maybe more, a little bit more. So I'm gonna say margin top just a little bit more. Where is it? I'm gonna say Control F padding top of 20. No, padding top 12.5 should be here. So top 7 rem. Instead I'm gonna say 8. Maybe 7.5. Okay, 7.5 it is. We can make this this bigger. So to make this header bigger, we'll have to say padding of 8 all around. Nope. I'm gonna say padding of 20 all around. Nope. Instead I'm gonna say height of 16. I'm gonna say 20. It's not. With 20 rem. Height, I'm gonna say 5 rem. 5 rem. Hello guys, I see you in the chat. Let me refresh this. So I'm gonna say refresh. We were not editing in the good in the good folder. My bad. So instead of 25 rem, I'm gonna say only 4 rem. Perfect. Oh, but actually we have to make it smaller, so I'm gonna say 3 RAM only. Maybe 3.5, so 3.5 RAM. Nice. I'm gonna make this width, instead of 20 RAM, I'm gonna say 18. Nice, maybe 17. Okay. So instead of rounded 1.5, I'm gonna say 1.2. So this looks closer to our project. Next thing, the hand looks good for now. Where it is, we have to give more padding to the top for this turning. So in the hero, let me add some music again. I'm gonna play this one. And should the music be louder or not? You tell me. Tell me in the comments, guys. Let's add some more padding to the top. Where is it? Padding top 12.5. I'm gonna say 13.5. Nice. More padding to the left, I think. So padding left, instead of 6, I'm gonna say 1.5 RAM. Okay, so let's say 2 RAM. Again, we are not in the good project, my bad. So I'm gonna say 1 RAM, 1.5. Now let's check the original one to see this again. Nope, let's add some more. I'm gonna say 1.7. This looks good to me, but we want ideas into, so we want this width to be not 20 RAM, 22. So into, we want the text to be smaller, so text, where is it? Text, let's say 36 pixels, maybe a little bit more, 38. Save. Yeah, this looks looks like the good font. So we need less margin to the top here. Instead of top 7.5 RAM, I'm gonna say only 7 and save. Maybe even less, I'm gonna say 6. Okay, so 6 it is. And more padding, no, less padding for the text. Where is the top? Padding top 20 RAM, I'm gonna say 16. Oh, not that one. So text, padding to the top 13, we want only 10 RAM, let's say 10 RAM. Oops, we need to add more, so I'm gonna say 12. Let's check this now. Looks good to me. Maybe a little bit more, 12.3. Save. Yeah, looks good. Very nice. Next thing to do. Is that view projects looks good. The hand looks it's in the good position. So this, we have to modify this. This is gonna be very easy. So where we have these icons, we can say space X. I'm gonna say space X of 4, and this is gonna give space between each between the child elements. So instead of 4, I'm gonna say 6. Should we add more? No. So we have some padding to the left, so let's give the same padding to the right. Where we have padding to the left of 1.7 RAM, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna add it right here, but we want this to be padding to the right of 1.7 RAM. So this looks clean now. Very, very nice. Now as you can see, everything looks as here, but this is not responsive for now. So we have this on mobile, but the problem is it's not good for desktop, because as you can see it's not good at all for desktop. So we have to modify this with media queries. So we're gonna use Tailwind's media queries. Let me make this smaller. Okay, so this is better. We have to use media queries from Tailwind. So for example, on the medium we want this to be this big, but first let's actually edit this color of the products, because we want this to be done, and then we're gonna make it desktop friendly as well. So if we go to the projects and I go to the products, we're gonna have this where is it, turning ideas into real life products. So I'm gonna make this a span, right? So turning ideas into should be a different span. This should be a span, so I'm gonna say span turning ideas into is gonna be a span. Then real life is gonna be a different span, or no, yes, real life should be a different span as well. So I'm gonna create another span. So real life, I'm gonna put this inside another span, and then I'm gonna put it's my calling first products. I'm gonna put these products inside an h1 products and save. And the last thing is to put is my calling inside a different span. So span and save. Now let's check this out. Okay. To add some spacing between those, I'm gonna add a space right here and save. Into real life, I'm gonna add a space. So into real life products, in these products, let's add some styling to these products. I'm gonna give this a class name with inline block and save. So now they're in line, as you can see. Now the next thing to do is to create an ID for these products. So I'm gonna call this ID and then products and save. So now in our CSS we are gonna create some styling for this. Okay, so in the CSS where we have hashtag products, so as an ID, let me add this really fast. So we're gonna create a custom ID for this that we're gonna store in our global CSS, right? So I'm gonna go to global CSS, so here, and I'm gonna create a certain styling for this. Here, where is it? Here. I'm gonna say hashtag and then products accolades, and we'll have a background, and then we'll have a linear gradient. So I'm gonna copy this, but you can type it manually if you want. I already have the gradient, so this one, linear gradient, 19 degrees, 90 degrees, this blue color, this purple, and then again blue. Now the background size should be 800, so background size should be 800%, and then we're gonna have a WebKit text fill color of transparent. Now the next one is gonna be WebKit background clip, and then text because it's text, and then I'm gonna say animation is gonna be animate 10 seconds is infinite, and save this. Now we're gonna create some keyframes for this animate, so I'm gonna say add keyframes, and let's create this animate animation. It's gonna be on 0%. It's gonna be background position of 0%, and then at 100% this is going to be background position of 400%, and save this. So now as you see we get this color, really nice color. Now let me check something. Okay, when we don't have this animation, you can see the background of the product is still, but when we add it and save, we get this nice animation. So let's check this again, because we have background linear gradient 90 degrees, the color blue, purple, blue, background size 800, WebKit text fill color transparent, WebKit background clip text, and animation animate 10 seconds infinite. This animation is taken from here, from the keyframes. 0% background position 0, and then at 100% when it's done, background position 400. Perfect. So this background position is basically the gradient that is behind the products, the text. Okay, now let's continue. Let's add some space, this hero after the products, space, and save. Products, I'm gonna add it here and save. So turning ideas into real life product, it's my calling. Have this nice animation as well. I said that we are gonna make this responsive, right? So on medium, I'm gonna go to Tailwind sizing. I'm gonna say Tailwind sizing, Tailwind media queries. I'm gonna go to Google and I'm gonna type Tailwind media queries because they are very easy to use. Tailwind media queries, and this should be the first result. Customizing screens, and we have these screens. At small it's 640 pixels and more, then medium 768 and more, and so on. First we want to modify this at 640, right? So inspect, let's make this bigger. So after 640, right? So after 640, so somewhere around, where is it, 640 here, so somewhere around here we want to add some styling. As you can see, 639 is like this, then 640 is like this, see? So at 639 we want it to be like this, so let's do the same thing. We want this to be the same. I'm gonna click inspect here as well. So they're kind of the same right now into real life products. So what we have to do now is to add a bigger text. Let's see, into real. Okay, so into real life products, what we can do is we have to go to the hero, Turning ideas into real life products. Let's see. So in VS Code we have to make this larger. Okay, so I have to say max width. We have to say max width. Let me say max width. Where is it? Here. We have right now max width 22 rem, right? So if we say 32 rem, we get this larger. So we want to end at real. Okay, so instead of 32 I'm gonna say 30 maybe. I'm gonna say 29, 28, 27 into real. Oh, perfect. So if I say 30 again, nope, 29, 28, real, it's my, and let's say 27, and save. Turning ideas into real life products, it's my calling. Nice. So we can add some more padding to the left, if you ask me, because here we have, see the difference, see? So we have this padding, and then we have another padding showing up. So normally we should have a padding to the left of this that we have here, but we want to make it bigger. So let me say left, so padding to the left. Let me check something. Padding margin top, margin X, we need some padding to the left. Okay, so padding left or margin left, where is it? With full, I think we'll have to create a custom sizing, a custom media query from Tailwind CSS, because in Tailwind config, if we go to Tailwind config, we're gonna see that we need to add 2 more classes. So let me show you something. If we go to Tailwind config, here we can add the Tailwind. I think I maybe have it in my bar, text create, nope, not this one, this one. So we can add this module exports, this theme module export from Tailwind. We can copy this and we can add it right here, but let me make sure I add it correctly. So under the theme, let me control reopen closed tab, and if I go here, where is it? Reopen closed tab, where is it? This is weird. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna copy this theme, extend theme and screens, and I'm going to paste it in our app. Let me copy this really fast, the extend and the screens. So here I'm gonna paste it and save. So we have the which is 320 pixels, then we have the VS that it's 500 pixels, the small, medium, large, XL, 2XL, and that's it. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so first at we're gonna add a different padding, a basic padding. So if you go to the max width on not max width, but text, the text, if I'm not wrong, let me inspect this. The text should be smaller, because it's like, I don't think we need to be honest. We need this VS 500. Okay, so from 500, if we take a look, 500, it's right here. So after 500 we want more padding to the left. I'm gonna say let me take a look at something. Let me close this page. Okay, we want more padding to the left. Okay, so let's add that. I'm gonna say right, where is it, top padding. Let me search for padding left 12. If I say 14, oops, not padding top, padding left. If I say 2, okay, save. So normally we want this to be 1.7, but on we want the padding to the left to be, we want the padding to be 2.7 maybe. Let's see, 2.7 rem, and let's close this. Okay, so no, looks good. Let's say 3 rem maybe, and save. Now this looks the same to me. Perfect. So now, as you can see, when we are oops, when this gets smaller, we get less. No, we're not getting less padding to the left. Why is that? Oh, I missed a space. Save. Okay, so now when this is getting smaller, when this is bigger than 500, we're not getting it. We're not getting the more padding to the left. Why is that? Let's see. Oh, it's tailwind.config. So I've changed something in tailwind.config, so we have to with Control-C to end the server, and npm run dev to start the server again, so our changes take effect. So let's refresh this. This will auto refresh, and after this the changes will be done. So we have here rotation failed because initial UI does not match. Okay, so let's refresh this. Head rotation failed. What? Initial UI does not match the render on the server. So okay, well, let me close this server again. Say npm run dev again. Let's see. Rotation failed. What is it? What is this error? I'm not sure. Let me say Google. Let me see really fast on Google why we get this. Because initial UI does not. I've came across this I hate section as known. I have experienced the same problem. Having p tag wrapping your divs. Next.js is not comfortable having a p tag wrapping your divs. Where do I do this? So by examining how my elements were wrapping each other with material UI. Okay. This solution worked for me. Importing running some of what? So post config if I go to Tailwind config, oh my bad, okay, so I've used you have to use VS, not MM. So if we go to the hero section, okay, that was a dumb mistake. So if we go to hero, and instead of MM we have VS, save. Now we should have the good padding. So bam, we have, if you look right here, we get different padding. Bam, bam, perfect. So now on 500 we should have the same padding. Good, so we're looking the same now. Now when we pass 680, so the small, so on 640, my bad, so on 640, when we pass 640, we need bigger text, right? Because now it's looking the same. So on small, where is it? So right here, just after 640. After 640, oops, 640, we want the text to be this big. So let's go, where is it? Here I'm gonna say after small we want the text to be, but not here. Where is text? Text pixels. Okay, so 38, but after small we want the text to be, let's say, 45 pixels, and save. So you have bigger text now. And actually more, I'm gonna say 55. Let's check this now. Save. So 55 pixel. Save. Now this looks kind of, no, it's still too, we need 65 maybe. Oh, whoa. So pixels, text 55 pixels. 55, and we want on small we want the leading to be maybe 55 pixels as well. So the height should be different as well, but we want this to be larger, so this should be larger. Where we have max width of 27 rem, if we say 37 and save, yeah. So here we gotta say small. So on the small, after 640 pixels, we want this to be max width of let's say 35 rem. So 35 rem, and save. Into real. Okay, so this looks better, but text 55 is too much, so I'm gonna say 50. So yeah, 50 should be the right size. Now if we go on smaller devices, let's see the difference. Bam, bam. Same thing here as well. But if you take a look at the hands, they get bigger as well. So on the small size, the hands get bigger as well. So let's do this. Let's modify the width and the height. We have width 1010, so on small we want this to be height 12 rem. So instead of 10, I'm gonna say 12 rem. And small we want the height, the width, pardon, small width of 12 rem as well. So 12 rem, and save. So we have this bigger now. Now let's do the same thing. I'm gonna copy this and do the same thing with the hand that it's right here. So here I'm gonna paste it, top height, I'm gonna paste it right here, space and save. Oops. So we don't want 12, we want more, so I'm gonna say 18 and save. So we get the duplicated pictures. We can get rid of this by saying no repeat, picture no repeat, or something like that. So where is it? BG no repeat. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna paste it right here and save, and bam, this disappeared. Perfect. We have 18, so let's check the difference now. So when it gets bigger, the hands get bigger as well. Nice. Very well. So let's see the difference, because we have now the hands. Now the view projects, it's still the same. We can add some padding here at the bottom. So let's do this by, I'm gonna say first control, I'm gonna get rid of this console. Nice. And let's add some padding for this. Where is here padding top? Now I'm gonna say padding bottom of 2, maybe margin bottom of 8 and save. No, it's not this one, so margin bottom 4M. Let's try padding bottom. Nope, it's not a good place. So I'm gonna copy this and save, and we should add it here maybe. Save. No, I don't think it's the good one. Oh, it is, it just scrolled down. Okay. So as you can see here, there's a difference in the fact that we want margin top with minus actually. So I'm gonna say margin top 4, but we want this with minus, and save. Yep, it worked. So I'm gonna show you the difference. Save. As you can see, bam, if I say padding top -4, it's not working because I have the same margin. Nice. So this is 2 rem, I think. So if I say 2 rem, this should be the same. Nope, it's 1.5 rem, and save. I'm gonna say let's say 1.8 rem, 0.9, 1.3 then, 0.2, 1 rem, 0.9, and then 0.9. Okay. So this is now full screen. This is full screen. Perfect. Let's check the difference. Now we want more padding to the left. As you can see, what size is this? This is 690. Okay, so after small we want more padding to the left. So let's modify this. Padding left, where is it? Control F, padding left, VS, padding left 3 rem, and then on small we want even more padding to the left. So I'm gonna say padding to the left, instead of 3 rem I'm gonna say maybe 4 or 5 rem. I'm gonna say 5 rem and save, and now we get even more padding to the left. So let's check the difference. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. I'm gonna say only 4, and if we save this time, let's check the difference. Okay, so it looks pretty much the same. The single thing I could add is to make this this bigger, this large, but at the top, where is it? So here this looks very good in my opinion. This looks even better than the original one to be honest. More to the left. I mean, we can add some more padding to the left here. So we can add the same padding that we've added. Where is it? We can add this VS padding left. Okay, so we'll add the same padding for those at the bottom. So here, but we are gonna say instead of padding left, padding right. And here I'm gonna say padding right as well. And now if we save, we get this nice padding. So smaller, we get less padding. Oh. So I'm not sure why is this not full screen, but let's see. So here it's smaller, but here here on full screen it's working fine. What? It's because of the text. Okay. So it's normal, still normal, boop, but then here the text got bigger and it's full screen. Okay, this is not a problem because we're gonna have content in so we're not gonna have this white space because next content is gonna come and it's gonna be this color, this exact same color. Okay, so we're not worrying about this, but now let's see what's the difference between those two. I guess I've said we can make this bigger. Yeah, so the header should be bigger, but at which point? At on small. Okay, so when this gets okay. So if we go to the header, here we have max width. Where is it? BG, where's the max width? Padding. Okay, we have a width. So on small we want this to be, instead of width 17 rem, I'm gonna say 20 rem instead. Let's check this now. I'm gonna save this and this got bigger, but I'm gonna say 22. Let's see the difference. And we can say flex already, items center, justify between, and save. Oh, not there, item center, but here. So border, we don't have flex. Whoa, we have to say flex and save, and then we have to say justify between and save. Now we have to add some margin on the x-axis, so margin on the x-axis of 4 maybe. Nope, we're gonna say padding instead of margin. I'm gonna say padding on the x-axis. Nope, maybe margin again. No, oh, it's because we have to add this to the, okay, so we have to add this here. I'm gonna say padding on the x-axis of 4, maybe 8. But now let's check this on mobile so we don't break. Oh, see, we broke this. Now we can say white space, no wrap. I think it was the command. Yes, I'm gonna copy this and paste it here and here. And as you can see, this is not containing our elements anymore, so we have to say padding 8. Instead of padding 8, I can say padding 4. Nope, not that one. Padding X, where is it? Padding X only 4, and this is fitting now, but I'm gonna say padding 2 maybe. Padding 2 looks good. If I say 0, no, so padding 2 should do, padding 2. And then on the small, I'm gonna say small padding X, we want 8. right? So now when we get to the small, we get more padding, but we get a bigger div as well. So until here everything looks the same. If we check, bam bam, yeah, even better, I say. So we have this figured out. Now let's check the next breakpoint. The next breakpoint is if we go to Tailwind and search for if we go to Google and say Google and search for Tailwind media queries, media query Tailwind. Let me show you this tab, this one. The next media queries, because we've modified for this one, now we're gonna modify for the medium one. So I'm gonna take this medium, I'm gonna say medium. After medium we want something to happen. So where is it? Medium. Okay, so on the medium we want the text to be bigger, I think. Where is it? Medium. It's after 768. So just after 768, where is it? 768. Okay, so here let's check first if this is the same, and it is. So then after 768 we have to see this, okay? But what's the difference? Let's see. This is bigger, the images are bigger, the text is bigger, the view project is bigger, so we have to edit everything, okay? So we'll start by editing this header, and let's go to the header right here, and this is very simple to edit. I'm just gonna say medium, and we want the we want the width of this to be, where is it? Small with 22 rem. So I'm gonna say maybe 30, no, 20. I'm gonna say 26 rem right now and save. So let's see the difference. So on 768 we want the width to be 26 rem and save. Voila, and as you can see we have this bigger, okay? But now on medium we want this to be rounded, let's say 2 rem. Actually we want 2 rem all the time, and on the medium you want the height to be bigger. So I'm gonna say medium, and height should be, instead of what is now height 3.5, I'm gonna say height maybe 4 rem and save, and this is bigger. Perfect. Maybe you should make this even bigger. Yes. So on 768, where is this? Here. This looks kind of the same. Yeah, I'm gonna make this small again, and let's modify this. Okay, so we have this. Let me inspect. So let me inspect. This is a bug. Okay, good. Let me make this bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna make this small again, and let's modify the width of the header. In just a second. Okay, so this should be the same. Maybe let's add more. So instead of 26, I'm gonna say 28 and save. 28 rem. Let's say 30 maybe. So 30 and save. With 30 rem, and it's not modifying anything. Why is that? Let's check. Let's see. Okay, so the trick here is that I think we have a full margin, a max width somewhere. because we can't make this any bigger. So after medium we want the width to be, let's say, 40 rem. Yeah, so it's not modified. If I say 20, if I say 10 rem, oh, we're not on a good, my god. So here if we say 40, nope. If we say 10 rem, nope. So what's wrong here? If I say save, on the medium we want the width. Okay, I think it's not 768. Yep. So on the 768 here we want this to be the same, because here they are already the same. We want to make this, what is it, 768. Okay, so here there is a difference. The difference is that I have to say here 30 and save. Let's check this now. Okay, 30 it's too much. I'm gonna say 26, 28 actually. Let's check this out. 27 maybe, and we want some margin at the top. So I'm gonna say on medium we want padding at the top instead of what we have now. Where is it? What we have now? Padding top 8. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, put it here. I'm gonna say padding top 10. Let's check this out. So if we delete this, let's check the difference. Bam. On medium we get more padding to the top. Now we have the same size and the same padding to the top, if you ask me. Maybe more. Let's say instead of width 27, I'm gonna say 28 and save, and this should be it. It's the same now. I'm gonna make this image bigger because for now this image is very small, so it's very easy to do this. We just have to modify in the hero section this div. So I'm gonna say medium. After the medium breakpoint I'm gonna say medium, and instead of height 12 and width 12, I'm gonna say after medium we want the height to be, let's say, 15 rem. So 15 rem, and we want after medium the width to be 15 rem probably as well. So 15 rem and save. So this got bigger. Now 15, I think it's a little bit too much, maybe 14 and 14, right? So 14 and 14. Now let's check the difference. We get we need less padding to the top. So after medium, where's padding to the top? Here, top 6 rem. Okay, so after medium we want the top to be 5 rem, maybe 5 rem, and save this. Let's check this out. Maybe even less. I'm gonna say 4 rem actually. So 4 rem. Okay, this is actually this is the same, I think. Yeah, almost no difference. I'm gonna make this text bigger. So again, this is very easy to do. Turning ideas into real life products, it's my calling. So small, after small text is 50. I'm gonna say after medium we want the text to be let's say 60 pixels. Control C, save. 60 px, don't miss the pixels. So 60 pixels, even more. Whoa, 70 maybe, 76 pixels. I think this is too much. No, it's this one. But we want we want the width to be bigger as well. So where we have max width of 27 and 35, I'm gonna say after medium we want the max width to be, instead of 35 rem that we have right here, we're gonna have 40 rem maybe, and save. Now we have turning ideas into real life products on the different. Okay, and we want the leading, where is it, small leading 55 pixels, and we want the leading on the medium to be even bigger. So I'm gonna say leading, and instead of 43 pixels I'm gonna say 57 pixels. Let me check something on my Discord. Okay, so I think my voice is not too loud if I talk like this. let me make this leading even bigger. So I'm gonna say save. Oh, leading 43 pixels, medium 47 pixels, and save. I'm gonna say 67, 77, 87, no, 77. I think this is the height. I think a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less. I'm gonna say 70 and save. Check this difference. Okay. So the text, it's a little bit too much for medium. I'm gonna say 74 and save. Let's see now. Let's say 70. Only 70. Yeah, this is the same, I think. So we have this. The text looks products is, oh okay, so we don't want this is here. So max width, we have to modify max width. So text max width after medium should be 39. Let's see, 39. Let's check with 39. I'm gonna say 39 and save. Let's say 38, 37. Okay, so at 37 it is. Turning ideas into real life products, it's my calling. So from this to this, and we should make this image from the right, this one, we should make this bigger as well. Okay, so let's make this image bigger. At the bottom we have this, and we have to say medium. On medium we want the width and the height to be different. So we have width small. Okay, so here, and save, small width. Okay, so here we want to say medium, height should be 22 rem. Let's try 22 rem or 23 rem. And on medium we want the width to be 23 rem as well. Let's save this. Ooh, too big, I think. Let's check this. Yeah, too big. I'm gonna say maybe 22. On medium 21. Let's say 21. This is way too big. Let's check this now. Okay, maybe a little bit more, so I'm gonna say 21, 22. So 22 rem and save. Let's check the difference. Okay. So let me check something. We've been live for 2 hours and 40. Okay, we're gonna stay a little bit more to finish this part. Okay, so next thing to do. Boom. Is the hand too big? No, it's not. So here we don't have this at all. If you look, so we don't want this at the bottom. So how do we fix this? We want to make this view project even bigger. So if you go to hero and Control F, view projects, here padding at the top of 20. So I'm gonna say medium, we want padding top of let's say 32. Okay, so I think this is way better. If we check here, nah, it's too much. Control Z, instead of 32 I'm gonna say 24. Yeah, this is it. Yep. But we have to make these view projects even bigger, so I'm gonna say on medium we want the text. Where is the text? Text, instead of 14 pixel, I think I'm gonna say 16 pixels and save. Whoa. Now we have to say on medium the, where is it, max width 7. Okay, so we have this max width 7. On medium, max width should be 8 RAM. Let's say 8. Okay, 8 RAM does the job. So max width 8 RAM. Now we want to make this div. Where is it? So border bottom, I'm gonna say border 2 pixels and save. Whoa. Border bottom, border bottom 2, maybe like this. Yeah. So border 3, border 4. It's even thicker if I say 2. Okay. So we'll leave this like it is. Let's check this. Why is this not working? So when we hover over, where is it? Over this, max width padding on medium, max width 3 RAM, border bottom 2. If I go back to border bottom, okay, so this is not working anymore for some reason. Let me see why. This is strange. Go to 100. Yeah, this is strange, not gonna lie. So basically this is not working anymore. Whoa, what? So we have this. I think we've messed up something really bad. We've messed up something really bad. Or no, actually not, we've not messed up. Okay. Bam, bam. So there's not a big difference. Nope, not a big difference. But this is not working anymore. Let's see why. So when we hover over something, border, hover max width 6 RAM. So hover, I'm gonna say medium, hover, max, hover, hover, medium, hover, max width 10 RAM and save. Nope, still not good enough. But why is that? No. I'm not sure what happened. Let me check if we have new comments. Awesome, thanks. Okay, no problem. Let's see. So we have this here. When you hover over this, let's check this. Hover, on hover we want the BG to be red 400 and save. Okay, this is working. Now border bottom max, okay, MD, okay, let me delete this and save. Hover max width 6 RAM, duration 500 seconds. Yeah, this is weird. So instead of hover, if I go to the small one again, is this working now? Let me check. Nope, it's not working. Let me refresh this, maybe it's a bug. Probably. Oh, head rotation failed because the initial UI does not match. What is this? Save, refresh. What? I've said hover. Okay, let's Control Z really fast. You're okay, dude? Okay, yeah. No, you're not okay. So Control Z, another one. You're okay, dude? Let's refresh. Should not be okay. And save. What's up now? Nope. And save this. Let's refresh. Oh my god, what's now? Head rotation failed because the initial UI does not match what was rendered on the server. It's something to do with the media queries. I got this error earlier, but it was because I messed up the name. I messed up the name of a media query, but it seemed to be. So if we go to where is it? Let me comment really fast in the index. If we comment this and hit refresh, yeah, this disappears. So again, it's in the hero. If we comment this out and save and refresh, okay, so it's somewhere in here. If we uncomment this, boom, it's somewhere around here. So let me check by commenting line by line and save. I'm not sure where this comes from. Okay, so it's coming from here, I think. Save. Yep, it's coming from here, somewhere here. If we refresh, if we refresh again, yep, coming from somewhere around here. So what can this be? Max width, then small, then max width 37, 35, text, small text, this padding, this paragraph, then span h1, inline, products. If I comment out this thing, maybe save. Oh, don't get mad. Oh, nope. You don't want to let me comment this, okay? So if I comment this and save and refresh, okay, so it's somewhere in here. If we comment this out, oh, it's because I did not do this. Save. What was that all about? So padding, text white, okay, text. No, there's no way I did this. So text white, text okay. This is not a padding, this is a div. Div. What? I can't believe I done that. Ah, there's no way we have to. What? Okay, so let's check this again. I hope we did not mess up that bad. Let's see, I'm gonna close this. Bam, bam. So we have this one like this. After, let's see, we're on the medium. So after 768, I think. Yeah, so here. Inspect. Let's see the difference. So same difference, no difference here. Bam, bam. What I've said is that, oh, what? Why it's more padding to the left here? I think this is not aligned. Yeah, so this toggle button, it's not aligned, so we have to add, I think, in the hero where we've said padding left on VS, then small padding left for RAM. We have to add this thing to our toggle button as well. So let's see, where is the toggle button? Here we have the padding left somewhere. So left for RAM, width, padding top. We have no padding or what? If I say BG green 400 and save. What? BG green 400. Okay. So there is something here. I need 2 seconds. Okay, so I think we're done for today. Let me delete the green background. But thank you for watching. We're gonna continue this stream tomorrow, and we'll finish this whole thing. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna post this live. I'm gonna post this live on my YouTube channel in the live section. So yeah, thanks for watching. Go sub, join my Discord if you are here at the end. If you watch until the end, make sure you write in the comments. And yeah, thank you, bye bye.